Yeah, just a touch short, and he's put that away for a boundary. So it's a good start. A boundary of the very first over.
That was a freebie. And most importantly, the placement. This will give a lot of confidence to Rajshahi, who's been hot and cold right throughout this edition of the BPL.
I think it's not a bad move. There you go, one more. Well, onto the pads, and he says, thank you very much. I'll put it away. Two fielders inside the circle, score the wicket behind, and it just picks it up nicely.
This was a good choice. Made sure he went outside the yaw stump, taking the LBW out of the equation. With a square leg and fine leg in the circle, becomes a freebie with the ball turning back into the right-hander.
Again, 3 and 3. Really good batting. I think this is a really good move because of the fact that he hasn't had a good time this season. Only a 50 in the 6 innings that he has played so far. This time they've decided to send him up the order. Now, what has he done? 3 boundaries of the first 3 deliveries that he has faced. Onto the pads. There should be a couple of more runs, if not all the way to the boundary. Oh, good piece of timing. Well, there's the 4th boundary from the bat of Rajshahi.
Sweet timing by Rajshahi. Nothing wrong with the delivery. He picked it up from mid-lane off stump.
10. This is the 10th delivery. Again, went for it. Top edge. And again, a boundary. He's dealing in boundaries at the moment.
A top edge will always find a boundary or go over the ropes here. As a bowler, you got to be unpredictable. I thought that was unlucky for Tanzim.
Shot into the gap and races over to the fence. That's a really good piece of timing.
Probably looking for some movement off the seam or in the air, but against Kyle Mayers, if you give with, you ask him for trouble. In the power play, just like that. Oh, that's on the up. There's nothing wrong with the delivery by Ripon Mondal. Back of the length, that's exactly what you expect a fast ball to bowl in this sort of a surface. But this is pure Caribbean power. Coming down the track and pumping it over mid-on.
Good. They're trusting the bounce here, the batters. He goes down the wicket and he gets it in his zone. Oh, this should be taken. Oh, good catch. Great catch. Nisham has taken a beauty there. That ball might have just stopped. At the last moment, he timed it to perfection and plucked it out of thin air.
And courtesy of Jimmy Nisham, they have it. Stopping on the batter. Slowness of the surface, back of the length. That's exactly what the fast bowler's got to be doing. Ripon Mondal, right throughout the season, he has been the man to go for Warriors, and he's dismissed the big man. Kyle Mayers has gone for 8. Rangpur Riders 29 for 1.
Well, he's put that away and will pick up his first 6. That is a top shot.
The square leg fielder was on top. I think that was a leg cut attempted by Jimmy Nisham. And the square leg was in front of square. But Rajshahi made sure it went behind square, using the pace. And the boundary towards the grandstand is not so big as we play on pitch number 6.
Goes for that shot. Up and over. Mid-on, inside the circle. So it was a safe shot and a boundary in the end.
Nothing too risky. He's playing the percentages. It's just good balance. He picked his area. So the Rangpur Riders are going well.
Using the pace of the bowler. That's clever. With that boundary, 50 comes up for Rangpur Riders.
To bring him 4 runs. Placement absolutely key. Waits for it right onto the bat. That was a brilliant shot there from Rajshahi. He's going well. Sorry, from Liton Das.
Works that away. Single to end the over. Not a bad one though. 8 coming from it. After 6, Rangpur 54 for 1.